Okay, hi everyone. It's very nice to see you all again on this podcast. Today, I'm not the interviewee, I'm interviewing. And that's why there's a special setup today. We have 4 beautiful ladies over here because it's the International Day for Women in Maritime.
This is Not Your Average Podcast.
Maybe we can go around the table to introduce ourselves.
Hi, my name is Akanksha Baturappai. I'm the Executive Director of Sidota Shipping Agency, and today I'm also here in the capacity as SSA's Young Executives Group. So I'm glad to be here, and I'm looking forward to this awesome conversation.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. My name is Deepa Bose. I'm the Head of Brand and Communications at Wallam Group. It's the first time I've met all of you, so it's really excited to be here and to exchange ideas. Thank you.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Captain Sneha Pandey. I am working as a Marine and HSEQ Superintendent at Hafnia and Singapore office. I have stayed for 18 years. I also belong to the first batch of girls of Shipping Corporation of India. Proud to be a sailor, and I've seen the world changing from the first women to celebrating the International Women's Day over here. So yeah, cheers to us.
Hi, I'm Hani Ismail. I'm a third engineer. I'm also one of SMOU's General Council members, and I'm so happy and so honored to be here with these amazing people. Thank you so much for having me.
So let's give ourselves a round of applause first. We are here to discuss certain topics. All right, so maybe we just start on the first one, and it's about how each and every one of you ended up in this maritime industry.
I am the daughter of a seafarer, and I work in an SME that was set up by him. And so I did not think that I would come to this industry, to be honest. Like, my education is from NUS, and I did 2 master's degrees in management, nothing to do with maritime. My internships were in finance and then in L'Oreal in Milan. So honestly, I thought maybe I'd join banking or FMCG, but it so happened that I think when I was joining in 2015, that era, I could sense that there was a cusp of change that was going to happen in maritime, and I felt that I could add some value to it. I didn't know when, how precisely I would do it. But so to answer your question, no, I did not think that I would end up here. But the fact that I had exposure and the choice to join this was a big benefit for my career. I really love this industry a lot, and I have a lot of passion for it, and I'm grateful that I had exposure to it early on.
For me, no, is the straight answer. My background has always been communications and brand and marketing. I've worked for financial services, professional services, insurance companies. So I've had visibility to shipping through different areas. So whether it be ship financing or ship insurance, for example. So I was very much aware of the maritime industry, the important role it plays in the economy. But when I was given the opportunity for this role, what I was learning, what I continue to learn, is the technical detail around the industry. And what I'm seeing, and I think, the geopolitical situation proves this, is it's a hidden industry. And it's someone like me who does brand and comms, whose responsibility it is to highlight the importance of the maritime industry to the global economy and to our everyday activities, right? Whether it be, my Apple phone is delayed, where is it? Because it's blocked somewhere, right, on a ship coming towards me. Or, why is my sofa delayed? All of this kind of stuff, I think, is the responsibility for somebody with my skills to bring that forward. And just generally, I've been with Wallam Group now for 3 years. 3 years this month. It's my work anniversary. You're welcome to the celebrations. There's a lot of affection within the industry and understanding what we all do and the hard work that there is. So, working across multiple sectors, I think I would say that the maritime industry is more affable, it's more friendly, and even though it's a vast community, spanning the globe, there is a oneness to it, which I don't think you do get from many other sectors. So I'm enjoying it. I'm learning. Every day is a learning day for me. But my skills, I think, are transferable. Therefore, taking it from finance, insurance, professional services to maritime, I don't think that that's an issue. And it's something I would, I speak to my peers within the similar skill set about, and the challenges and the opportunities are the same.
Yeah. So, Kat.
So let's start about my
Sure.
upbringing, the professional upbringing. I joined CE 2003. That was 26,
What was I doing?
2003, I was like that.
23 years old, 23 years ago. How it all started? To answer to the question,
Yeah.
no, I had no idea. I belong to a state in India, Madhya Pradesh, which is a landlocked state. There is no talks of sea or ocean. But one thing that pulled me towards it was that I am being given that path. What we say, these days it is being very prompt. The universe pushes you to a place where you really want it by your heart. And that is how what was happening. Something which was never been opened before.
You manifested it.
Yes.
Manifested.
The engineer, Hani.
So honestly, I think the question was, do you plan?
Did you always want to join the industry, the maritime industry? Was it accidental? Was it coincidental?
Honestly, no. I thought I was gonna become a rock star or a pop star. Yeah, to be a bakery, I was like, we were quite young girls. We were like planning to be, under maybe cosmetic line. We're like typical girls, but as a eldest daughter in the family, we tend to assist our fathers with some, small maintenance at home. And from there, you tend to kind of like that boyish job, which is, what they call it, boyish job, to help the guys to do electrical or small pipe making. And from there, you kind of take it to school. Like, okay, I want to do this. I want to fix things.
It becomes something
Becomes something like, okay.
you weren't interested in, but
Yeah.
slowly
Yeah.
you build it.
And from there, I went to shipyard, get to see the ship, but not moving. So that's where I want to see it move. I want to see what's happening inside. I want to make it move. Like how do I do that? And then luckily enough, they were. I think they were sharing the TMTA pamphlet at that time. So I'm like, okay, let's sign up for this. Let's try. And that's where I am right now as an engineer.
Okay.
It's crazy.
I think I went for a similar talk, but yeah, I got tricked into joining with children's messages.
What's new, right?
Give some hot so that we doesn't look like we're bullying. He has been pushed to do a lot of things with the
Free food, yeah.
promises.
Yeah.
It's an incentive.
Yeah.
So anyway, what I think we can move on to is, especially with four ladies over here, maybe we start with Hani. So since I'm the only guy as well, I'd like to get a bit of an insight. What's something that only women in maritime can understand?
How much you got?
Let's try to keep it to one point. What is something that, as a woman, as a female engineer on board a ship, what is something that only you would understand being in this industry that is surrounded by guys?
Oh my. I would say that they are giving big boiler suits to girls and not considering the size of or how the zipper are supposed to go. They're not thinking about that. I think that I would say that a lot of our women are complaining about it, but they're not taking any actions about it. Yeah. Not just a boiler suit, from
it's a
safety
lot
shoes.
catering to guys.
Yes, correct. Even the size of the yes.
Actually, at Wallen Group, that's something we are addressing because we are actively looking for female seafarers. And, I'm a petite woman myself. So when I've tried on these boiler suits, like literally you get 3 people of me into one. So right? It looks cute, but just this little head in this big white boiler suit. But it's actually something we are addressing, because it's also it's a safety issue as well, right? That you need to be able to get in out of your boiler suit in a safe manner should something happen, but also
definitely.
comfort as well, right? You guys do a lot of manual labor.
I would never
and
feel
so-
comfortable with that, but
So to come to your point, because I've been through that,
Yes,
of
of course.
every rank of mine, I have changed the pattern of my boiler suit. I would go and get it stitched to my style, to my
Yes, this is what I'm doing now, trying to get it stitched.
I will go to my tailor, the one who's supplying us a uniform,
Yes.
because we are supposed to pick them up from there. Okay, this is my size, and that will be fine. I have been questioned on board, why is your uniform like this and not like me? I think because I am not a male.
Yes.
Then I would want things that is comfortable to me. If it is not as per the company, I can change to it. However, if it is fitting me, if it is doing the PPE work that it is supposed to do, then it's the thing. Eventually, when I'm in Hafnia, we have already made up and designed that boiler suit, and I was a major part of it. We do have a 2-piece boiler suit, especially designed for women, with different sizes of the pant size and different sizes of the upper body, because we have multinational women, including the crew, including the ratings. If you see the South Asian side, if you see the the European side, so the frame is different. So we have sizes of the pants separately and see sizes of the shirt separately. And it's working very, very well, I would say. And when you go and take that feedback from them, they're like, that is the best thing that they can have. They are doing that. A very, very good and valid point that has been brought up. That you relate to.
Yes.
I think it's something that I would overlook as well. I would never have considered it. But I've heard from female seafarer friends as well. They have to sew it themselves, make it slightly more tight.
And I had to bring back the coverall that I sew. I had to bring it back. So I'm carrying this extra baggage with me. Yeah. That's
And
crazy.
especially the safety shoes.
Yes,
it's,
they don't have.
They don't have the sizes for smaller size.
It's just, I don't look like that small one, but my shoe size is 5.5.
Pack it off.
And it doesn't exist. The smallest one, the shoe exists.
I'm twice of you.
Can you imagine? I'm size 3.
But
To, if I may chime in, and I come from a non-seafaring background, shore job, you asked what is one thing that women in maritime will feel. So I think that it's kind of adding on to everything. The fact that we have to remain ourselves, we have to remain true to ourselves, sincere to ourselves, feminine, yet make changes as we go through our careers. Because this industry is changing.
Yes.
It's agreed. We agree it's changing. But someone needs to push that change. And it is mostly people like us who will advocate for more visibility, for more opportunities, for more, equality or equity, whichever you want to go with. So that is tough. It's tough. Like, I just want to sign up to do my job. But then along with my job, I also have to, in my opinion, I think it's only fair that I advocate and champion the disenfranchised rights of women. And so it's hard to do that because you also have to then level up. Because not only are you doing your job, if you advocate for something, you have to also be well informed. And to do that, then you have to also, pay attention, learn more, be more educated. Not educated, but just constantly reskill yourself and upskill yourself. Because so that people will pay attention to what you're saying. Otherwise, you just sound like, it's just another broken record. So I feel like it's a little, not every woman may feel this, but a lot of women who I speak with, at least the circles that I'm fortunate to be in, everyone needs to do this. Like everyone has a sense of responsibility and a sense of pride and a privilege that they're part of this industry that is open and welcoming, yet they want to make it even more so for the future generations. So that they have the same passion as us, but not the same challenges as us. And that'll only happen if we do something about it. So that's hard for being in maritime.
You all have to work very hard just to get started, just to get a
I don't want to oversay this. Like, it's not. I think you can still work.
I mean, you do not want to. It's like if it didn't work,
Yeah.
you have to prove yourself. You know you are good at it. But somewhere around the atmosphere, the kind of vibes that are being presented to you, you automatically fall into it. You do not want to do it intentionally as well. You fall into that trap, I would say, that I need to show them that I am better and I can do this. And
And if I may add on, actually, we were just discussing this before the podcast, where we were discussing like how women tend to have to fall into certain categories or certain personas. So if you don't become that woman, then you somehow become that woman who will maybe put other women down, because that's what happens in management level. Like, oh, I don't think she can handle it. She just got married. She's gonna get pregnant soon. So what are you gonna say? Are you gonna be like, oh yeah, you're right. I think you're right. Let's move on. No, you have to say, if you want to make change and you don't believe in what this person is saying, then you have to say something like, no, I think she's capable. I think that's possible. Then you have to bring change, right, to enfranchised systems. So that's tough. That's, if you ask me, that I think is the toughest part of being a woman in marriage.
Yeah.
Especially if you're leveling up.
no, I don't. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
So it just goes back to the point of integrity and transparency.
Yeah.
We were talking about this before. I think if you cannot see it, you don't know it can be done.
Yes.
Right? So this is, one of my managers back home in London was a female, and she would constantly say to the team, which is a comms team, which is predominantly always women, we have to be the best we can be. And for me, as the only ethnic minority potentially in that team, it was like, well, okay, not only am I a woman, but I'm also a woman of Asian descent in the UK who is riding up the ranks, being the best I can possibly be. But that means I have to your point, soften the path to those who come after me. And it is my integrity and professional integrity and personal integrity that makes me want to do that. Because what I don't want, it goes back to the point we were talking about earlier, is to say, oh, Deep has done this thing, but it's still the same. Nothing's changed, right? And that
was the exception.
Yes,
Deep
was the exception in lots of different ways. Not always in the best way, thanks.
No, in the sense you shouldn't. It shouldn't just be like,
to your point, why be the first? Someone's always got to be the first.
Yeah.
But the responsibility of being the first also means that the second, third, and so on, the journey isn't as bumpy. Or they don't have to face those certain behaviours or assumptions and things like that. And I think, I've been very lucky in my career. I've had some great managers or great leaders, I'm going to say, because they inspire me, they've empowered me. I want to be able to take that learning, build it myself, and also empower and inspire those who come after me, whether they be male, female, whatever kind of background they're from, because I want to, as I've said to other leaders, great, you've done an amazing job for me, thank you. It would be wonderful if somebody, I would hear that back, because then I think, in my minutiae way in this world, I've done something that has helped somebody along the way. And I think that's, we spend so much of our time with our work colleagues, unfortunately more than we do with our friends.
With the family,
right?
Totally.
And I think, and I've said this to my friends and family before, that potentially my colleagues know me better than you do, which is a shame, which is a heartbreaking thing. But when we're all in the trenches together, or when things are not going great, or when we're celebrating, it's those two emotions, the extremes of emotions that bring people together. And I've been in both, and it's brought me together with certain people, and those colleagues have become friends who have then, we've developed in a different way. So I think that's what I would be looking.